for the serious gamer.
Hey, it's Spider by NextGenTactics.com. This is going to be a trophy review video and works for achievements as well. For Battlefield Bad Company 2, I'm just going to run through the campaign trophies and what the best approach is, how to get them, where to go, you know, that sort of shit, right? So, obviously, the Elite we don't have yet. We've obtained all the campaign trophies. We don't have all the online trophies yet, but we will. Trust me, because I want that damn platinum trophy. Okay, so these first ones are basically just for the campaign, and you can play the campaign on any difficulty you want and still get these trophies. You don't have to go through the entire campaign on hard difficulty like we did in our walkthroughs, but I mean, we did it for a challenge, and honestly, hard wasn't even that challenging, so I'd even suggest that just play through the whole thing on hard difficulty, and you'll have a lot of fun. So these are the first missions. I mean, you start off with Operation Aurora, where it all began. Yes, and just keep going. And again, as you complete the missions, you will obtain these trophies slash achievements. So we're gonna go all the way down to the end, and there's Airborne. Okay, so that's we've completed the campaign. We've obtained all those trophies so far. Now you do have to play Airborne, the only mission that you have to play on hard difficulty in order to obtain this gold trophy. And it's not even that hard. I mean, this trophy shouldn't even be gold. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, you should get all those trophies by the time you're done the campaign and play Airborne on hard, and that's it. Okay, so new shiny gun, collectible weapons. Now, you might get confused if you go to the mission select under campaign, and it tells you in the missions how many collectible weapons there are. There are actually a whole lot more than what's just listed there. And basically, you get collectible weapons every time you pick up a new gun. So all you need to do as you're going through the campaign is to, you know, when you run into enemies and you've killed them, just pick up their weapons and, you know, pick them up as a secondary or whatever, and eventually you'll get this trophy as well as the next one, which is 15 collectible weapons. And I got it, no problem. You know, if you don't have it by the time you're done the campaign, then just go through some of the missions and try and pick up different weapons, and that's it. I mean, some of the missions where there are more guys, you know, no one left behind is probably a good mission to finish a lot of these trophies, as we'll see. A Link to the Past, and the next three trophies are basically linked. And you need to destroy the one satellite uplink. And what these are, these MCOM stations. And we actually have two separate trophy slash achievement videos which cover Link to the Past communication issues and are titled Complete Blackout Part 1 and Part 2. And Complete Blackout, the videos basically show you all 24 locations of the MCOM stations or satellite uplinks, and you can go through those two videos, find them all, destroy them all, and you'll obtain the trophy. Now, there is a bit of a glitch in it. Complete Blackout says destroy all satellite uplinks, and there are 24 of them. I actually obtained the trophy when I had destroyed 22 of them. So you may not have to destroy all 24, but whatever. You may as well. 10 blades, campaign, 10 melee kills, R2. If you don't have this by the end of campaign, then, you know, just go back to really any mission and just start knifing the shit out of people. But 10 isn't that hard to obtain. Taxi, drive 5 clicks in any land vehicle. Again, you should have this no problem just playing through. If not, go back to heavy metal, the heavy metal mission, and drive the tank around a little bit. And you should get it, no problem. Destruction, destroy 100 objects. And this is tied to Destruction Part 2, destroy 1,000 objects. If you don't have that by the end of the campaign, again, you don't have to really focus, pay specific focus while you're going through the campaign. You can go back afterwards and do it on specific missions. But again, heavy metal is probably the best one to do this on, and just, again, blast the shit out of stuff with the tank. And Demolish, again, the same thing with Demolish and Demolish Part 2. If you don't have Demolish Part 2 by the time you're done campaign, just go back to Heavy Metal and blow up some houses. That's it. Assault Rifle Aggression, The XM8, I mean, you end up with that weapon at the beginning of most missions, so you should be able to get this one with no problem. If not, just take the XM8 and go back to No One Gets Left Behind. And I'm going to suggest No One Gets Left Behind for the majority of the rest of these trophies / achievements, because there is a weapon supply crate right at the beginning of the level just before you meet up with Sweetwater and start sniping. So you can actually go and select different types of weapons and and basically get these trophies. The submachine gun one, actually this one is the only one where I'd suggest going somewhere different. I'd go to the last mission, Airborne, because the submachine is actually the submachine gun is actually the first gun you pick up after you knife the first enemy, and just go through that again. I mean, you should be able to get 50 kills, no problem. There are a lot of guys on that plane to kill. LMG, No One Gets Left Behind. Pick up the LMG out of the supply crate as your secondary, and use that instead of the sniper rifle if you want, and just keep going through that mission and kill as many guys as you can with the LMG. And again, the weapon supply crate, you'll know, I mean, there is actually one weapon that does have LMG in its name, but I mean, they're grouped, so you can pick any of the LMGs that are in the supply crate, and you'll know when you pick it up. I mean, you'll know it's got a huge ass drum on it or something, and it takes forever to reload, and that's the LMG. Sniper rifle, again, No One Gets Left Behind. You get a sniper rifle. Sweetwater gives it to you right at the beginning of the level, or near the beginning of the level. And then wall of shotgun, again, any supply crate, and just pick up a shotgun as a secondary and just use it all the time. You actually are given a shotgun on near the middle of Airborne as well, so you can go back and play through that one if you want. So those are all the campaign trophies, and just wanted to summarize them for you: how to get them, where to go, what missions to play in order to obtain them. And again, we have separate videos for the MCOM station, the complete Blackout trophy / achievement. So if you need that, check out our videos, and we'll be following this up later. Once we obtain the Platinum trophy, we will follow up with an online trophy guide for multiplayer as well. So for NextGenTactics.com, I'm Spiderbite, and I'm out.